Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you with another offering off of my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, this is the show where I go over there with a complete and utter lack of professionalism, and I eat stuff that is new or unusual, hopefully for your amusement. I was going to do it anyway, so if I can go over there and make people laugh or gawk in revilement, I guess. Whatever you want to take away from it, folks. So yeah, I'm doing another video here. By the way, that wasn't the remnant of me just going over there and having done like coke or something, in my bathroom. Just, a little bit of itchiness with the stash and such. I know, folks, to any of you who might watch, I know I don't have the best facial hair, but damn it, I'm holding on. Same thing with my hair. I don't have great long hair, but I'm holding on. Anyway, so what am I doing today then, folks? Real simple. Boom! We got Brisk, Blackberry Smash iced tea. Oh, I just noticed. It's got like a luchador guy. I love luchadors, by the way. Brandon Wenzel, fun fact. Favorite pro wrestler of all time, Rey Mysterio. Actually got me into really enjoying pro wrestling instead of just kind of mostly chuckling at it. Though I do love, and to be fair, I actually love lots of professional wrestlers now. But even before that, I also did like Kane. Kane was just fucking badass. Before they ruined him. Stop it! And now he's a mayor. How weird is that? Oh man, I could go into a whole thing about Kane, but I'm not going to. Oh, cool. And by the way, I'm going to give full credit here. Actually says the artist is apparently Joey Rex. Very cool. I might actually look up his stuff. Anyway, yes, I found this at a 7-Eleven today, and I have never heard of it, and I am interested in things that I have never heard of and or tasted. As long as they're things that I should be tasting. I'm sure there's lots of things that I have never heard of or tasted that I should not be tasting. But in this case, I think I can get away with it. So yeah, it's Brisk. I tend to like Brisk stuff. It's usually cheap, and it tastes pretty good. They got the strawberry melon. Got the fruit punch, which is solid. They've got, the various teas and stuff like that and everything. So, they're not the highest quality. You can certainly get better stuff, but man, they keep coming out with cool flavors. And this, I guess, is their newest one, at least as far as I know. So, I saw this, I figured, man, I'm going to try that. It just seems like a good time. It's Blackberry. I don't usually have Blackberry things, but I'm cool with it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, aren't blackberries just some sort of offshoot of blueberries or something like that? Blueberries are a weird thing because, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of something else. But they're not actually naturally blue originally, they were bred to be. I don't fucking, I just completely ignore all that stuff that I was just talking about. Or Google it. Do what you want. Use the power of Google. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this out for you and for me. Specifically, because just before that, I was doing the brownies, which were very dry. And so this is going to be a nice little thing to go off of. Oh, let's look at the ingredients list real quick. It's water. That's good. I like that that's the top ingredient. High fructose corn syrup, of course. Citric acid. Natural flavor. Again, how is that allowed? They should have to say what that means. Dyes and stuff like that. Literally doesn't even have it's a green tea, I think, is green tea and water are the only not chemically constructed ingredients. So like I said, it's not gonna be the best stuff for you, but and yeah, so I like to do a story or something that associates myself. Ooh, that smells nice. That associates myself with the item that I'm going to try. I don't have anything specifically for Blackberry, that's for damn sure. Now, for Brisk specifically, I'm trying to think. I've certainly had a lot of Brisk in my day. For absolute certain with that. Especially like when I worked back during my gas station days and stuff. Because again, they're like $1. It's like that or Arizona usually. And, I like Arizona too, to be fair. But a lot of times Brisk would kind of win out because there are certain items that I liked theirs. But I'd probably drink more Arizona stuff now. But yeah, like I don't have like a particularly good Brisk story that I can think of. Like where I did like a taste testing or anything like that. I've certainly been more happy than I should have been at times for finding specific Brisk flavors. Like they have I want to say it's pineapple passion fruit one, and that one is not widely available where I live. So it's like maybe like 1 out of 3 gas stations that have it. And so every time I find it, I'm pretty happy about it. The only other thing that I can think of is when, you know what, I do have a good one. Okay, so back, I think last year or the year before that, when the Venom movie came out, whatever, the time frame of reference. When the Venom movie came out, the first one, they haven't brought out the second one yet, but, whatever. Brisk did like a tie-in, and they had like this like red, I think raspberry or something like that. I forget what flavor it was, but it was like this like blackish red thing, and it had Venom on it and everything. It's like edgy Brisk. And I remember like finding it, and it was one of those things where you didn't see it too many places for whatever reason, like which was kind of weird because it was obviously a promotional item. And 2 things kind of happened with this, which were I don't know, somewhat interesting or whatever. One was the fact that the first time I tried it, I went over there and I basically guzzled it down because it was really thirsty, and it tasted good. And I'm sad that they don't, have it available anymore. It doesn't have to be tied to Venom. Or maybe when they do the sequel, they'll bring it back. But the first time they did it, I went over there, and I ended up, calling or texting my buddy Dan, because he'd had it before, and I was like, hey, after you drank it, was your poop a funny color, or like, do I need to go see a doctor? Because I had some odd-looking colored poop, but he was like, no, he's like, I think that's the thing with the Brisk, because like the colorings and stuff. So that's one thing, and then the other thing was that, like, there was like one gas station, like up the road from me, that had this stuff for like a long time afterwards. Like, they must have just got the last of the stock or whatever, like, whatever, just fuck it, we'll just keep it going. And so, when I realized that, like, months after every other place was completely out of it, I just went and I bought, like, all of it that they had. It wasn't too many at that point in time, I think, like, maybe, like, 6 bottles. But that was it, and then it was gone. Like the days of our lives, just ever churning forward, and our youth betrays us. So too does Venom flavored Brisk. Anyway, I'm gonna drink this now. Okay. One of the things I love about Brisk, by the way, if you're really thirsty, since it's not carbonated, you can just down this stuff like it's nothing. At least I can. Like, I could have done this whole thing in one go. But I'm thirsty. I'm not quite that thirsty. Plus, I need to go over there and explain the things. Okay, so one thing I will say, it doesn't it kind of tastes the way it smells, but the smell is stronger. It has like a very, fairly strong blackberry smell, which isn't blueberry, to be fair. I know I was talking about blueberries and stuff earlier, but it's definitely its own thing. It has kind of a blueberries, at least in my opinion, a little bit more, not tart exactly, but I guess like at the end, whereas like blackberries, I don't know, maybe they're a little bit more, they're still kind of a richer flavor, maybe, I don't know. That's what I'm going to call it anyway. And Brisk do have like a blueberry lemonade flavor as well, which is very distinctly blue. Yeah, I mean, it's good. I like that the flavor lingers on your tongue, which is nice, actually. In fact, as it kind of recedes, you actually get more of the, I guess, blackberry flavoring. The rest of it, it has that sort of brisk taste to it that all of their things seem to have, regardless of what makes them up. Yeah, I mean, it's sweet, not too tart. Maybe a little tiny tartness at the very, very end. But yeah, I mean, it's perfectly good. I don't know if this is going to be like a seasonal thing or if it's replacing something or whatever. But at the very least, I'm happy that it's an option. Would it be in my top tier? No, pineapple, passion fruit's probably still my top because I love pineapple. Would it beat out the Venom stuff? No, because that had to do with Venom, and Venom is pretty neat. And I actually, just as a quick little aside, I was perfectly fine with that movie. I know it's very divisive. It did well for itself, but for me personally, I thought it was fine. I love Tom Hardy. He's freaking awesome. It's not amazing, but it's a solid enough movie. Anyway, this one, it's got a luchador. He is beating the crap out of a blackberry. And, yeah, it does its job. As a new, I think, Brisk flavor, I'm definitely happy to see this out there. I can definitely see myself getting it again. Usually when I buy these, I buy them in groups of 3 for some reason. Nothing specific about it. It's just, maybe that's just what's easiest for me to carry at the time. And Brisk doesn't generally have, like 3 for whatever deals or anything. But I usually try to get 3 different flavors. I could see this being one of those. Yeah, it's good. I like it. So, folks, that's my whole thing about Blackberry Smash. I do actually like the name of it now, too, that I think about it. Blackberry Smash Brisk Iced Tea. I don't really have too much more to say about it, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop blathering on about stuff, and I'm going to go ahead and finish this off. Way I like to finish it off, very specific. I don't care what kind of flavor of Brisk you're trying. I hope that you are having a great day, that you have a great week, a great month, a great year, and a great life. Provided, of course, that you're a halfway decent person at least. I'm going to put that down as a bare minimum requirement. If you're a total asshole, I wish none of those good things upon you. Other than, hopefully, if you have those good things cast upon you, that they will be enough to go over there and change your assholey disposition. Otherwise, I don't give a damn. But yeah, folks, if you want to see me try more stuff, maybe some more Brisk later on if they come up with some more flavors. If I will say this, usually I don't do reviews for items that I've tried before, generally. If they come out with the Venom Brisk again, which is what I'm calling it, I don't care what the flavor is, I will do one for that. But we'll see. But yeah, if you want to see me do more stuff, I need you to do 2 things for me. Number 1, watch the video. Number 2, do the thing. And otherwise, I don't know if I brought it up because I'm doing all these in a row and they're starting to blend together in my brain. My shirt today is from the fantastic band Stellar Circuits from North Carolina. And I'm going to have a link down below to some of their stuff if I remember to do it because I really like them. Anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Just 15 minutes almost. Bye!